Gaffer, we won the FA Cup replay on Tuesday. You spoke to us after the game. What are your reflections a couple of days on? Good result, good performance and plenty of positives.
Yeah, plenty of positives. I thought the character of the team was excellent. It would have been disappointing if the players had shown anything but what they did. But their character was brilliant, enthusiasm, energy levels, good response. And more importantly, another game where we haven't conceded a goal. I think we've got a very much informed goalkeeper, and now we've got to try and drill some consistency into our side. And with players coming back, I'm looking forward to trying to achieve a consistent team.
And we're over a third into the season now already, and there's obviously been some problems so far this season. But what are your overall feelings so far, and how good of a position are we in now to really kick on for the two remaining thirds?
Well, I am grateful for the position we're in, because I don't know too many sides that can be in the middle of the table with 12 injured at times. I think Saturday's the first time we've had the least amount of injured players since opening day. I think we're down to 6 injured now. So I think that's a positive. This time last year, if we'd have had 6 injured, we'd have had 13 players. We're fortunate that with 6 injured, we've got 19 available for tomorrow. But based on the fact that where we finished and the season we had last season, it's been a frustrating start. I mean, we all share that. We all understand our supporters' views and their expectations and their support and all of those things. But it has been a frustrating start. And in an ideal world, we'd have had Wilkinson for 15 games and Ince for all of the games and so on, but we haven't. But what the players have shown is, the players have shown good character. We've shown that we've got a squad this year. We're hoping that the best football is ahead of us. With the players coming back to, there is a bright future, both short term and medium. And once we can hit that consistency button in our performance and in our results, I think we'll all be a lot happier.
And it's Dagenham next. Obviously last season we had a good result there. Rowan scored twice and it was one of the better performances of the season. What can we expect from them tomorrow?
Yeah, no, last year was a brilliant performance. I think actually last year in the away game, it was the first time I actually thought we had a real chance of being successful. It was a bit of a key game for me looking back. We obviously know this time around, completely different team, different manager, different way, different strategy, different characters in their squad. And we also know that, off the back of last Saturday, there'll be a little bit of a wounded animal, and you should always be very, very respectful of a reaction. I mean, we've seen so many times in our own squad how they respond and the character to respond. And I think we have to be prepared for a very early response in their intensity, in their tempo, their commitment, and we'll have to get through those early exchanges. But as I've said to our players this morning, it's all about our performance and trying to create new standards, new foundations of our play. And I think that's far more important than any opposition. I've never been a huge deliverer of analysis on the opponent. I'm a big believer that your team is far more important than what anyone else is doing. And we need to go and create, some new standards tomorrow, and we need to push on. We really need to address those weaknesses that we've had, and we need to put them to bed, and we need to ensure that our performance is very, very committed, very motivated. We look like a really organised and fit team, and rebuild those levels and those standards. So I think tomorrow, with the added availability, Pavey, Walker, Brown coming through so well the other night, Cox being so much further on, we're starting to now have that that arsenal of centre forwards that I think is the difference, because defensively I don't think we've been bad at all. I think we've shown some good signs defensively and good organisation, but you know, we need to start scoring some goals.
You said there are plenty of players now coming back, those forwards. What's the sort of situation the players are out, or the squad still unavailable?
Well, like I said, I mean, it's the least we've had, so we are whittling away. Wilkinson is injured, it will be maybe middle of next month. Habergum shouldn't be too far away, maybe another week. Anderson, we had some really good news on Anderson that we hope he will only be another month. Oyeleki is now out of his boot, but he'll be December, January. Corbeau will be similar, December, January. And Kellerman maybe another fortnight. I mean, you know, I know we sort of jokingly say it's only 6, but there's, you know, 6 really good players there, really good players. But we're very, very fortunate to have, like I said, Pavey, Walker, Bradshaw, Odesina, Brown, Cox now getting fitter and fitter. So we do understand that we've got a very, very good resource still available to us, and you know, it'll be important that we progress Walker tomorrow at some point. It'll be important that we progress Pavey tomorrow at some point, Brown at some point. You know, and they're good players to have around, but it's the first time we've had that alternative at centre forward this season. I'm very much looking forward to having the resource to be able to utilise them as best we can.
Darren, thank you for your time. Best of luck tomorrow.
Thank you.